Greetings to all my friends on YouTube, Facebook, wherever you're seeing it, wherever you shared it, wherever you are sharing it, whatever. Got another rant video to do. A tale of woe that is trivial to literally everybody who hears it, but I don't give a shit. It's not trivial to me. If you're not a big fan of rant videos, well, why'd you click on this one in the first place? I have no idea. You better click off because I'm naming names and I'm cursing curses and not holding back. This story centers around Father's Day 2021. I wanted to buy a gift for my father. Upper 80s man. Sadly for me, because I love the man, not a lot of Father's Days left in front of him. I think we can all agree on that. So every holiday that comes up, whether it's Father's Day, whether it's Hanukkah, whether it's his birthday, whatever, I want to do something special for him because he's my father, and I'm trying to take advantage of as much of the time I have left with him as I do. Now, something most people don't know about my father. My father, right around the time I was born, was in the Air Force. He was a physician in the Air Force. He was stationed in the South. Doesn't matter where. But deep South. And now, being a nice guy from Boston, Massachusetts for his entire life, didn't have a lot of exposure to Southern cooking, but fell in love with a lot of the delicacies, the specialities of the Southern region. And one of those things happened to be a properly made, Southern-made sweet potato pie. Specific kind of crust, specific kind of the way the sweet potato is prepared, etc., etc. Marie Callender's sweet potato pie isn't going to cut it. A generic pie from a generic bakery isn't going to work. He likes this kind of thing. Specific thing. Now, I have in the past ordered this kind of Southern, Deep South specialty pie from places around the region. They were shipped frozen, shipped and arrived frozen, and then they could be thawed and prepared at one's leisure. Had success with this in the past. Had success with the company I used this time in the past, a place called Goldbelly.com. Goldbelly.com evidently is a not front in a negative sense, but they broker restaurants around the country to sell their stuff as a clearinghouse of sorts. Now, the place that I had originally ordered from through Goldbelly in the past has stopped producing food for shipment for whatever reason. But they recommended that I use this particular restaurant, which I used in this time, called King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina. They said, these people do it right. It's going to be just as good as the other one that you ordered, because they remembered the other restaurant. Even though I hadn't done business with them in a while, they remembered that place and so on. And they assured me that this King's Barbecue would be satisfactory. So I took my chance, placed my order. I placed the order, the first order, well before Father's Day. At least a week, actually a little over a week before Father's Day. They ship FedEx. So I placed my order. A tracking number is generated. And on the phone, on the FedEx app on the phone, the FedEx app says the box was shipped FedEx overnight, delivery by 8 p.m. Okay, I figure that's fine. You know, it'll ship today, it'll be here tomorrow, be here before the evening is over, and it should still be frozen and should still be fine. Oh, how naive I was. How naive I was. The box left, pardon me, the box left North Carolina. Now, North Carolina is north of me. North Carolina's here, Florida's down here. Has to go south, okay? North Carolina immediately took a sharp right turn in the wrong direction, went north, went to Indiana. Can't remember the exact city, but it went to Indiana. Spent night one in Indiana. Left Indiana that day, that morning, and shipped all the way down to Tampa in one day. Okay, it arrived in Tampa at about, I'm doing this from memory, unfortunately, but my memory is pretty good. Roughly about 1:45 in the afternoon, they put this thing on a truck in the distribution node local to me, about 15 miles from my house, roughly, at about 1:45 in the afternoon. Now, remember, this thing had been originated in North Carolina, gone north to go south. And a typical June day in Florida, Central Florida, where I am, is roughly about 90, 91, 92 degrees. Okay. So that perishable item, now, to their credit, packed in styrofoam in a cardboard box, but lined in styrofoam with ice packs, spent the next seven hours on a truck. Yeah, about 7 hours on a truck, running around the entire area that I live in, both cities, the two cities that I live in, the city above me and my city. Never got to me. At 8:20 p.m., gotta check my phone, check FedEx tracking. The truck is now back where it started from, 15 miles from my house. So I went all around, and went back to where we started from. Called FedEx. What the hell is going on? Actually got someone on the phone, a person with, it took a little effort, but it wasn't that bad. And she said, yes, it's back at the warehouse. Oh, and then she looked and she said, as an afterthought, oh, the warehouse is closed. Well, your package will be fine sitting in the truck. Lady, that item is perishable. Sitting in a truck in mid-70s June evening weather with our humidity is going to kill it. Oh, don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. I said, well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Day 2, right? Day 2? Supposed to be, no, day 3. Sorry, day 3. But day 1 went from North Carolina to Indiana. Day 2, it went from Indiana to here. Day 3, it's now still here. The truck leaves the depot at about 9 in the morning. At about 6:30 in the evening, the truck gets to my house, dumps the package, and leaves. Right. The box feels pretty light. Doesn't feel like there's any real weight to it. I open it up. The smell that hit me was epic. The smell that hit me could have knocked a buzzard off a shit wagon. Bad. Okay? Everything is at ambient temperature. The ice packs, which were not dry ice, by the way, they were those little plastic pouches filled with that kind of gel-like liquid. You know, the stuff you can buy at a dollar store or at a grocery store that you stick in your cooler for an afternoon at the beach or whatever. Yeah, 3 of those. Probably about so big. The pie was mush. And it stank to high holy hell. I threw it away. Shoved it down the garbage disposal, threw the box in the garage so it didn't stink up my house, and contacted Goldbelly. Told him the whole story, say, this is a disaster. You have ruined Father's Day for me. He said, okay, no problem. We'll send you another one. Oh, really? Okay. That's your solution. Okay. Well, can you ship it out today? Because I still had the opportunity. If they shipped it that day, it could probably still get here. Oh, no, they won't do that. They'll ship it on Monday, the 21st, day after Father's Day. Okay, I'll explain it to my father. Maybe he'll understand, of course. The man's not irrational. He wants what he wants, but he's not irrational. And I want to give him what he wants. Anyway, 21st comes around. And that's 2 days ago. I'm shooting this on Wednesday, the 23rd. Tracking numbers generated. FedEx home delivery. Not overnight, like I asked for. Not overnight by noon, which I said I would pay for. No, we're going to do it our way, said King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina. Great. You're going to do it your way, and you're going to fuck it up. But I thought, well, maybe they'll pack it in dry ice this time. Maybe they'll pack it better this time. Maybe it'll survive a 2-day trip. In summer. In the South. Now, to their credit, FedEx didn't send this thing to Indiana this time. They sent it from North Carolina down to Florida directly. Of course, it spent the night in a depot in North Carolina before it went from the depot in North Carolina overnight to Tampa. And showed up in Tampa Wednesday the 23rd. Got to the distribution center nearer to me and was actually delivered to my house while I was doing my live stream, which I do every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel. Got to my house during my live stream, which was roughly about 4:15, 4:30, somewhere in that range. So I shut my camera down. I muted my mic. I said, I got to go check on that window. Yeah. Light box. Smell. I could smell something coming out already. And I said, they fucked it up again. Opened the box outside this time. Learned my lesson. Opened the box outside. 3 plastic, get them at the Dollar General, ice packs. No dry ice. 3. Pies at ambient temperature. Again. It's ruined. It stinks to high holy hell. It's ruined. It's dead. It's done. I can't. I mean, if I give that to an enemy so that they can get a case of botulism. I'm not giving that to my father. So, box goes in the garage, pie goes down the garbage disposal, and I come back to my stream, and I'm upset, I'm pissed off, and I'm over it, and I go off. I lay out the whole story, more or less the way I'm laying it out for it here in the stream. I should have known better. I should have known better. There's no sympathy in this community. There's no, there's, the opportunity to make fun, the opportunity to, have a little fun. And I understand that. I opened myself up to it. I'm guilty of that. But, I tried to explain myself. I tried to explain. Nobody listens. Listening is a dead art in this day and age. So trying to explain that I'm trying to do a specific thing for my father because I love him and I want him to have a specific type of pie made a specific way. Well, why can't you buy it locally? You can't. Well, you could buy it at Publix because some of these people live in Georgia and they know Publix like I know Publix and they have a bakery. You can't. By the way, the bakery, hey, pay attention to this part, guys, gals. Publix bakeries don't bake pies in the bakery. They have them shipped in. You know how I know that? Because a long time ago, Publix used to do a peanut butter pie, which was pretty good. I liked it. Then they stopped selling it. And I said to the bakery manager, what happened to this peanut butter pie? Oh, we don't make that anymore. You don't make that here? I said, no, the central bakery, the central distribution unit doesn't do that recipe anymore. You don't bake pies here? No, we don't. We have them shipped in. They're already packaged. So my friend Jesse, and yes, he is my friend, but, he has a wise-ass streak in him, just like we all do. He calls a Publix bakery generally in the area that I am, but not the Publix I shop at. No, I checked which Publix you called, Jesse. It ain't mine. But it's in the general area. And they said, oh, no, we don't have any sweet potato pies. We won't have any until maybe the end of the week from the distribution unit. Yeah. Hey, Jesse, don't you think I already checked to see if they made sweet potato pie the way I wanted it to be made? They don't. It's not the right kind. Now, I realize that's trivial to literally everyone that's watching this or literally everyone in that stream. It's very trivial. Stepping outside myself and looking at the whole thing objectively, yes, this is trivial. This is first world problems. This is not worth getting upset about. Except it's my father, it's my money, it's my gift. And they screwed it up twice. Twice. Not once. Twice. Same error both times. Same error both times. Didn't learn from the first time, did it again. Did it worse. Because they didn't try to ship home overnight, they shipped home delivery. So King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina, not only are you stupid for the way you packed the damn thing, you're stupid for the way you shipped it. You're morons. Absolute morons. Now, I realize that I've opened myself up because I publicly stated all this on the stream. Stingers will be made. Every time I show up on one of these chats or streams for the next God knows how long, there'll be, it's the pie man, pie driver, did your dad get his pie? Pie. Whatever. I opened myself up for it. It's my fault. I got no one to blame but myself. Hell, I'm sure that somebody is probably thinking right now, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we sent him a whole bunch of pies and shipped him a whole bunch of pies in the mail or whatever. Hey, knock yourselves out, guys. You're wasting your money. You're not wasting my money. Whatever. I opened myself up for it. I got no one to blame but myself. Who I'm mad at is Goldbelly for not paying attention and taking their eye off the ball in terms of customer service, taking my money and fucking me, and a double curse for King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina, who decided not once but twice to not get it right, even though they had a perfect opportunity on the second time to get it right and save the situation. No, you decided not only to not save the situation, you decided to make it worse. So double fuck yous to King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina. And as for Goldbelly, I ain't doing business with you anymore. And I hope 1,000 people see this video. I hope 10,000 people see this video. I hope the people who see this video and all my friends share this video all over Facebook, all over Twitter, whatever. Share the hell out of this video and make sure Goldbelly and King's Barbecue in Kinston, North Carolina know that they upset the wrong guy. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's okay. It's okay. I wanted to get on here mainly and just rant for a little bit, get it out of my system, and move on with my life. I already know what I'm going to do as a replacement for my father, and that's going to be taken care of shortly, and all will be right in the world after I fix that. And I'll get my money back from Goldbelly. No doubt about that. That money's coming back. I ordered it in such a way where I'm well protected. And as for my friends, hey, you had your laughs. Congratulations. I left abruptly, and I'm not sorry for doing so, because when I feel like I'm not being listened to, which I wasn't, and the people saying the same things over and over again, and I explain myself, and nobody will accept my explanation, nobody will listen to my explanation, nobody wants to hear it, they just want to have their fun, and that's fine. But after a while, I get frustrated, and I leave. Because the alternative is I get frustrated and I say something that I'm not going to be sorry for later, but it's going to upset my friends. And I don't want to do that. So rather than upset my friends, I just take my leave, which I did abruptly. And maybe I'm a little sorry for that, but maybe not. But anyway, I'm done. I'm done. Comment section's wide open. Have at it. Usual rules apply. I read them all. I'll respond to them all. But if you're going to troll me to a certain extent or leave nasty links, I'll just delete the comment and block you. But otherwise, have at it. You know, I put it out on YouTube. I got no one to blame but myself. But I've said my piece. I've made my rant. I'm good. And I'll see you next Wednesday, episode 63 of Wednesday Afternoon Live, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel. Thanks for watching.